If you want to do business with a company that engages in stock market manipulation, then guess what? Robinhood may be the company for you. I can tell you right now, I will never do business with Robinhood. I will never endorse Robinhood. And I will talk to people about what they've done and educate them to understand who Robinhood is and why you should think twice before doing business with that company. So let's get started. All right. The genesis of this whole thing is a bunch of hedge funds. These are investors with billions of dollars in most cases. And they provide really aggressive trading strategies to high net worth clientele. So it's beyond just the buy and hold strategy. They figure out really esoteric ways to make money out of stocks. Now, when you or I invest in the stock market, guess what? We're taking a risk. When we invest in anything, that's why on this channel, I always say, do your due diligence. So these billionaire hedge funds went out and decided to short Gamestop, the company Gamestop. Basically what short selling is, and I think we did a video on it. You can go and look and I'll explain it to you in great detail. But basically what it is you're betting that the price of the stock is going to go down. Now, if it doesn't go down, okay, you've got basically an unlimited loss potential if that stock goes up from where you thought it was going to be if it went down. So these hedge funds, they went out like adults do. And I mean, these people are working with sophisticated computer programs and algorithms, and they've got economists on staff. They decided with all that GameStop was going to go one way. Retail investors like you and me, we don't have the algorithms, we don't have the sophisticated staff and computer programs and the Wall Street buddies. We don't have any of that. So retail investors said, hey, I think GameStop's going up. I'm buying in. So when this happens, it creates kind of a squeeze on those people. When the stock's going this way and you bet it was going that way, guess what? You're going to lose. And you're a big boy. You're a big girl. You probably prance around and tell everybody you work for this, well-heeled hedge fund. So now you got to take your medicine. But guess what? Robinhood stepped in and said, we're not going to allow certain customers of Robinhood's, retail traders, retail meaning just regular people. We're not going to allow you to buy more. We'll only allow you to sell your shares in GameStop. Now, if they sell their shares in GameStop, that works in the favor of the billionaire hedge funds, because when you sell the stock, more becomes available on the market, and thus the price goes down. Simple supply and demand. The hedge funds would love it if people started to sell GameStop. So this is what Robinhood has come out and blatantly done. Robinhood's leadership should be criminally charged for market manipulation, because I assure you, if you or I did something like that and prevented people from executing a trade, we would be headed for a federal courtroom and probably a federal penitentiary soon thereafter. I will not do business with these guys. I will never endorse Robinhood. And again, I think that this company should be investigated out the wazoo. Now, Rashida Tlaib, Congresswoman, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, another Congresswoman, Senator Ted Cruz, and Donald Trump Jr. They're on two different ideological sides of the spectrum here, but they all agree that this is wrong. All right, so put that over here. The fact that Robinhood engaged in market manipulation. I don't need to have graduated from Wharton to understand what has happened here. Because again, if you or I did it, then you know what would happen. So we have Robinhood engaging in market manipulation to protect a multi-billion dollar hedge fund. Okay, on this side. Now, on this side, back in 2020, a young man named Alex Kearns, he was a day trader who used the Robinhood platform. And he thought that he lost about $730,000. He committed suicide, and he left a note stating that the reason why he did that is because he had racked up so many, such high losses. Tragic. Robinhood did not suspend anything. You would have thought maybe they would have said, oh, well, wait a minute. Let's take this offline here for a second and review this and review that and put this or that in place. No, keep rolling. Okay. This one guy committed suicide. It made news. It did make news, but Robinhood didn't miss a beat. They didn't go through the same lengths to try to protect people from this side of the aisle, the retail investor, that they have gone through to protect the billionaire class. I don't give you advice, okay? You got to do your due diligence. You got to decide what's right for you. But I would think twice about doing business with a company like Robinhood. They are just beyond the pale, blatant market manipulation. And when you go out there and you invest in a stock, one of the tenets of that paper investment in stock is that when you get ready to liquidate that stock, you can do it. That's the whole beauty of having your stock on some big board, that there are buyers and sellers being brought together all day long. Okay, and market makers can find you and match you up very quickly. Robinhood's preventing that from happening. So why would you put your money with an organization that just capriciously can say, oh, well, you know, that's my buddy over there that owns that hedge fund. I'm not going to do anything that would, you know, screw him over. So if I have to screw these retail investors over, so be it. I'm not putting my money with anyone who broadcast that this is the way they're going to act. It is anti-free market economy, that this is what they've engaged in. So you do what you want, but that's what's going on. I'm going to provide some links in the description. I am going to stay as far away from Robinhood's app as possible.